Hi guys, welcome back to MCOC News, the only news source that covers Marvel Contest of Champions stuff? Yeah, anyway, whatever. This is the point in time. It's a Saturday, I'm in a great mood, I've got lots of things to talk about news related. So, let's stop kind of chattering, all the chit chat. How are you? You doing well? Yeah, okay, you good? Okay, brilliant. Right, let's get into the news then. And with all pleasantries out of the way, let's get right into the first story, which is all about Marvel Insider. In my video about the Carnage pack and also covering the San Diego Comic-Con codes, I kind of talk about the kind of issues that the community has had with regards to getting those codes. I'm not going to go into it or kind of repeat myself too much. If you do want more info, I will put the video link in the description. But it's not just when it comes to codes there being a problem. People in the forums have noted that not a lot of content has come out for Spidey, and I don't think that this is going to be a thing, that we're going to see some stuff. However, there has been a Vulture 2-star pack, but you will need those San Diego Comic-Con codes, which is the difficult side of things, because there is a main code which you can't get, and it means that you then can't get other stuff and the extent of points that you require for things. But anyway, that all being said, the Nostalgia Crystal has entered people's accounts the latter part of last week, and also the Carnage package, which was the whole focus of the video. So if you do want more info on those codes and the fact that sometimes they're not giving them out, then have a look in the description. Our second story, and one that I'm pretty annoyed about, is the fact that some heartless soul has then decided to hack poor unfortunate Rezzidents' YouTube channel. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you look at the 2 bits of content, it's like there's a Marvel Contest of Champions APK kind of like for free pack thing, and then there's another one which is like saying that Roadman Terry's account is being sold. These are all fake, so if you see something about Rezzident selling his account, do not go for it. Right, it comes at a very bad time for the community, because if you do something like that, then more than likely, number one, you'll lose your money. Number two, you'll probably lose more than that. They'll probably get your credit card details, and the third thing is they'll probably then something will happen and then you'll lose more than you bargained for. You can tell that it's big disappointment for whatever's happened, and I hope Rezzident does get his account back so he can do more YouTube stuff in the future. You can see that the video has already got 157 dislikes, so it is a case that people have noted it, and it's very sad that someone has to go out of their way to do this to like a legitimate channel. Our third story is all about Daredevil. Now, classic Daredevil has this real potential to be one of the best champions in the game. I mean, he's already on kind of like a kind of good standing as being an excellent champion, but the problem is there's always little elements that let him down. In particular, a lot of his projectile kind of avoiding is not very clear, because there's some articles here, there's an article here definitely about evading Iceman's S2 with regards to projectiles that come down, and that's one of a small amount of problems that we've seen in various different areas. I really want to kind of push my classic Daredevil up further, and I potentially will be going up to 440, maybe even 550 after this news article that I'm going to finish, because the projectile avoiding is really handy for against the collector, and I really do enjoy playing the champion, especially against like pesky little freaks like Spider-Man who fire those kind of projectiles at you, like, oh. So it's kind of good for the web slinger, but he's not the complete package, and he can be. This is then backed up with the fact that we see things called whiffing, and if people aren't familiar what whiffing is, I'll put a link to a video in the description which displays the kind of whiffing in general. This video here, which is by Quick Shot Gaming, does kind of show that in great detail. And also there are elements on this forum post which do cover it. Now, it has been noted by Kabam, in particular Kabam Wolf, who says the issue with Daredevil's punches is currently being looked into, so hopefully we'll have an update soon. As for the evade, the other comments are correct. Agent Venom does a large amount of evade reduction, so he would have a hard time. So this is basically like talks about what the article is in great detail. But it's all about the kind of the punches and the whiffing. So basically the way that he strikes upwards is becomes an issue and seems to miss the target quite a lot of the time. It's something that is a complete bugbear. If you go to the video mentioned in the description, you'll see it in action. Look around the kind of 430 mark and you'll see it. But it is a big disappointment, but I'm really happy that Kabam are looking at it. This post comes in July the 18th. 2017. So hopefully by the time that we see the next update at the last point of the month and the early part of next month, we will see an improvement in this. So one of the videos that I really like at the moment that's been recently released is one by Dorky Diggity Dave. Not the greatest pause I've got this on of him just going, but still the video's credibility is fantastic, and it's basically how he got 26,947 4-star shards in 33 days. It makes for an interesting and very fascinating watch, and I do recommend it. So yeah, give that a watch. It's in the description below. Go do it. Our next story is all about forced titles for banned accounts. This is a forum post that's going on at the moment and needs a bit of traction because I do believe in its valid, it should be very valid within the community when it comes to seeing those people that have been punished for it. Either their accounts have been removed or banned, and this article is all about the kind of argument, should it be a case that they get a banned kind of thing on them, similar to, well, the people that get put in the jail when it comes to the forum. You could similarly kind of go like, well, what should we do with these people? Definitely their credibility within the ranked and leaderboards should be taken out, and we have talked about this in a previous MCC News video. But with regards to what they should do to the accounts kind of permanently, it should be a case that, well, they either come up with a ban symbol or in fact they are then deleted. So that is something that that I think does need traction. So guys, give it some support. It's very important. So our final story, and to end on a lighter note, is this one here. Now I saw this and it did make me laugh, which was a response to a message put on, I think it's where I talk about being banned and kind of unbanning. And it's Uncle Fatty 247, great name by the way. Before you can be unbanned, you've got to do the Truffle shuffle, which is then like, then the question for Uncle Fatty is, what is the Truffle? I would really like to know what is the Truffle shuffle and how to do it. And it's just like, obviously, if you watch the Goonies, you know exactly what it is. So I thought this was really really funny and a good way to end. So if you've been banned, the way to get unbanned is do the Truffle shuffle. But anyway, that was the MCC news. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure your notifications are on for MCC news. I did take a break yesterday, so it was kind of like, it's good to get back and do this. Obviously I do try to make this either once every day bro, or once every 2 days. Depends what shit goes down. But anyway, thanks, support, and yeah, get on social media. The link is in the description, and yeah, bye bye for now.